It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 37 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Again, Hurts. Forced out wide. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
They're on 41-yard line.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Here comes Jackson on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Down the right sideline, and he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. It's Xavier Worthy. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now the 1st carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles.
Mahomes out of the pistol. He'll throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
One more time with Pacheco. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. The defense puts 2 points on the board with a safety. But, Greg, a lot of credit, not just to the defense, but special teams as well.
Give that assist here, Mike, to the punter. Just the play ago, being able to pin that offense deep inside their own territory leads directly to that 2-point safety.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Yellow. Now, on second down, Zach Ball. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short, bomb, punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. Going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
43!
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Here's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tight spaces is down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He connects downfield to Dotson. That pickup's good for 29 yards.
Gain of 29 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Hurts to the air on first down. Out to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Moving outside the pocket. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, it's Hurts. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
12-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 5.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick, and he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Jalen Carter. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the Chiefs' 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Rolling right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be forced outright. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play action, it's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Open man, right side. He's got it. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. The man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57, 57.
Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
35-yard line.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts will try it again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Saquon. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive. mistake about it. He may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get about 5.
Taken down by Yoooooooooo. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team.
Formation for the Eagles.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They convert with a gain of 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
2nd down throw for Hurts.
30-yard line.
Scrambling to his left. And he's first down and save a timeout. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get about 3. We're going to mark him at the 14-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup.
Second and 7.
At the 14-yard line.
Now Hurts. Rolling to the left. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Third and long for Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. That's a conversion on 3rd and 13. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Gain there of 21. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards.
Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From 29. Here's second and 5. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll run with Pacheco. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1.
Second
Brings
and
up
goal.
Second and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken around the 11. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Eagles.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. It'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here comes Barkley.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
The kick is good.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Yellow. Marco, 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, rip left.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
You have to keep everything in front of you